Welcome to Basecamp Blue Sky. I'm Brian.
And I'm Natalie.
And you'll never guess where we are today.
We roll into Lake Tahoe for a 3-day weekend adventure after crossing Nevada's Highway 50, America's loneliest road. From hiking a long climb up to Eagle Lake to exploring the historic Rubicon Trail, this stop is full of firsts. Stick around. This mountain lake getaway might be our favorite yet. Let's hit the road.
Well, good morning. We're here getting ready to bug out of one of the better spots that we've been in. It's the Sacramento Pass in Nevada. We've really enjoyed our overnight here. It's been perfectly quiet, perfectly still. I mean, the winds last night died down. I can see why it's a 5-star rated place. It's beautiful. But we gotta pack up. We're heading to Tahoe. Let's get ready to go. This is a dry hookup campground, so there's no hookups, which isn't a big deal, but for packing up, I don't have anything to unhook. So yeah, that's pretty simple on that regards. But obviously you just want to do a quick pass on the outside here before we start working on the inside, because I usually do my hookup process or unhooking up process before we get too far involved on the inside. But there's not too much to do. We packed up our chairs last night, and yeah, it's pretty clean. No debris. We didn't do anything to make any mess, so we're just gonna start packing up the inside.
Spare table space.
We got power outlets on each side.
Right, so this cord we're going to use for the braking system. The clock, I've made sure that the cord is clear over there. Dog stuff has to move out, doggy bed. All the way around on the floor. This just gives it a little extra room. So I'm going to make sure we're all clear before the slide goes in. Clear, clear, clear. That looks pretty darn good. So I can hit the button and we'll go slide in.
So this slide has to come in first before the motor starts.
Otherwise the motor won't start.
Well, it'll start, but then we can't move the slide.
Ah.
So we have to move this slide in before we start. So we basically begin in the back of the camper here.
Okay, next up from the back, we go to the bathroom and secure everything. Our shower wand seems to like to jump out and hit, so we always undo it and set it in the bottom. Lock the doors. Pick up the little rug and just throw it over there. And that's all we need to do to secure the bathroom.
So what I do up here, you know, all of my computer and camera gear and stuff, we gotta kind of sort out. I got a couple things charging, so I'll put those away last. But like my laptop, we usually just slide it underneath the pillows and it stays put. And then we kind of get ready for this big slide to come in. Half the time we're plugged into power, so I like to move this slide in just so I have better access to unhooking the power at the very last thing. But today we don't have power hookups, so we can slide the slide in whenever we're ready, and I think we're really close to being ready. Before we slide the slide in, we do a quick little sweep underneath this little rug flap. Make sure there's no rocks or anything on there to hurt our floor.
No bolts, no rocks. No cords. Make sure it's all clear. Just takes a minute.
All right, ready for slide in?
Yep, it's ready for slide in. It's all
right.
clear.
Now that we've fixed this slide, it does work pretty good.
Still working well.
Boom, slides in.
Right now I've secured the sink stuff. Everything's in here. It won't fly around. I've made sure this was against the back. I had a big jug of water that I put in the pantry. This drawer really opens and closes a lot. So Brian has installed a lock mechanism so that it will not open while we're underway. It's a magnetic lock thing. It opens with a magnet. And we also need to make sure the fridge is locked so it will not open during our drive days.
Now that the rest of the camper is ready, we can get this thing fired up. Got my little caution sign on my brake here to remind me to put the jacks and lift the jacks up before we actually roll. But so we'll start this thing up.
How long do you let it warm up normally?
Just a few minutes. Right now we've been stationary just for overnight, so the airbags and the air system isn't too low, otherwise it'd be hollering at me with an alarm. But once we get it started and my air pressure is high enough, then I can turn on the jacks, because I have to reset or lift the jacks before I can roll. And so that's what this caution sign says. We like to put all of our slides in before we do the jacks. That way they're all put in while the rig is level. And then all I do is hit this retract button and the jacks will retract, and I can take my sign off.
What
And
about
that
your
takes
other,
a minute.
And your other
So,
electronics?
We've got a tire minder here I won't turn on until we get the Jeep hooked up. We've got a Garmin here that we usually turn on, but it's been acting up a little funny. But this is our primary navigation device, and we get our Gaia on our tablet set up. This is what we record all of our travels with. This is what we use to help us figure out what we just did and collect data and record where we've been.
And your homemade shelf.
This is working out pretty good. Pretty happy with it so far.
Yes.
But yeah, jacks are up, so now we can turn that off, and we're basically ready to roll.
"400 miles on Nevada's loneliest road. Gorgeous climbs up mountains, then down into stunning valleys. It happens again and again. Another mountain, another unique valley unfolding before us."
There was no signs for that whatsoever.
This guy next to
Of course there is. There's no signs whatsoever. Oh my, that scared the piss out of me. 9 foot. By the lake campground?
Yep, campground by the lake. Oh, space is available. How can this be on a holiday weekend?
We made it to Lake Tahoe. We got here all in one piece. Everything's good. This was a 400-mile drive today, up and down a bunch of mountains. I didn't expect that many mountains, but it was spectacular. I love the Highway 50 right now. It was awesome. But we're heading to a little walk here, and we're gonna go take a look at Lake Tahoe because we're camping basically right across the street from it. Hang on, dog. Hang on, puppy.
She wants to go
Can we?
go see the water.
Okay.
Just her feet. Get a toe.
This way, this way, this way.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough.
Okay, back, back, back. You're in Lake Tahoe, puppy.
Shake it off. There you go. That's right. That was a shake. Oh, there's Canadian gooses.
Of course there is.
All over.
Uh-huh.
Come here, Kita. You stay here.
Did you have fun, puppy? Was that good? Huh? Does that make the 400-mile day good? Was that worth it?
She's like, yeah, this is better than riding.
Is this
in the
better than
RV.
riding in the RV? Yeah. Dump some in. Oh, we need a milk too.
No.
And a squeeze butter. Cold things. And an egg. Might as well bring it all out. Too dark inside the film. Anyway, I put a little bit of pancake mix in. We like to put a few oats in just to give it some gumption. We got some of this butter powder. We like throwing just a little bit of that in. And then because we're at altitude, what are we about?
66?
65, 6,600 feet. I like putting in just a little more leavening. Give it a little bit of a kick. A little baking soda and a little baking powder. We'll give that a mix to get everything combined. What was that? Oh, that was an oat. Use just a quick oats, something that'll soften up quickly. We're just thinking, it's been a while since we cooked outside at a campground. I don't think we did it at all on the Highway 89 trip. Maybe once. So this is kind of fun. I like cooking breakfast and I don't get too many opportunities. So here we are. We're here. We're doing it. For you, these two over here don't put anything in. Nice.
It's our first full day here at Lake Tahoe. After a hearty breakfast, we're ready to explore more of the lake. We've never been here in the summer, so it's time to get our feet wet. First stop, Rose Mountain Ski Area, where the views are supposed to be incredible.
Looks like they got enough snow to still be open a little bit in May. I guess we're up here where the snow is. Mount Rose. We're gonna go see the view. We just saw a paraglider not quite make the jump. He's okay. He's gonna probably drag everything back up here and give it another shot. Landed in a pile of dirty snow. But here's a neat little ski area, Mount Rose. And looks like they got plenty of snow still here in May. What do you think, dog? Huh? You like it? You like the snow? Oh yeah. Good stuff. More snow. Puppy's so lucky. I didn't expect this. Oh. This Alaska's all over. Gonna go see what we can see here at the end of the boardwalk. You trying to feed the birds? Any luck? Oh.
guess that I'll end up alone, a modern riding on.
Crossing into California at the North Lake, we're ready for a late lunch. We spot a small outdoor cafe with a peek at the lake and no crowds. A perfect place for a quick lunch stop.
A little trash can of fries.
Marco.
Ooh, and they're good.
Yeah. I got some mac and cheese
That does look good.
and a Build Your Burger. We're here at the Eagle Falls, Lake Tahoe, California. We're heading up to Eagle Lake. And it's a bit of a climb up this hill, over 7,000 feet. And we're going to try to get to the lake and hang out there for a little bit and take some pictures. So here we go, another hike up the hill. Whew. I'm getting my high altitude training in before we reach Alaska, because I'm really planning to do a bunch of hikes once we get up there. And hopefully, just like here in Tahoe, another awesome stopping point on our trip. So at the Y down there, the lower way goes to the foot of the lake, and this upper path goes to the view of the lake. So we're going to the view of the lake. Well, I made it as far as I wanted to go. We're just on the other side of this little creek that's making a nice little waterfall, and that's what we're hearing in the background. And it's beautiful here. The sun finally came over that big mountain right there behind us. And the lake is perfectly calm and quiet. Taking lots of pictures, so hopefully it all will turn out, because this is awesome. It's pretty much all uphill if you do steps in the gym. This is a good steps day. The lake is gorgeous. We've got a little bit of snow right over there on the mountains. In fact, there's snow right here in this little crevice where this creek is running down. It's a good hike. Took me about an hour and a half to get up here, very casually. I'm taking lots of pictures and stopping a lot. It takes a little bit longer, but you get up here and it's beautiful, it's gorgeous. The lake level is quite a ways higher than the falls were, so it's quite a jaunt. But a good workout, a good prep for Alaska. I needed it, I wanted it. It's time to start hiking again.
After finishing the hike at Eagle Lake, Natalie picked me up, but we didn't go back to the camper. The trailhead for the historic Rubicon Trail turned out to be closer than we expected, so we couldn't resist going to check it out.
Fresh?
Oh yeah.
Hey puppy,
Have a good buddy.
having fun?
Oh yeah. All the way from Loon Lake.
Ooh, got another one right there. We just did the Rubicon Trail. Well, part of it anyway.
The Rubicon was on the Rubicon.
Our Rubicon made it onto the Rubicon.
Yay!
Maybe 100 feet. There was a gatekeeper up there that I got some film of,
But we didn't need to do it.
and those two white Jeeps that were at least on 37s still
lifted.
still bottomed out the diff.
All the way from
So
Loon
it's
Lake.
like, holy cow, that's a gatekeeper.
Yeah, we don't need that.
We don't need that yet. We need to take Rudy up here and beat the heck out of it.
Right, side by side.
That was fun, finding it anyway. We didn't prepare for this at all. It was a whim.
Yep.
So somehow we'll have to just remember where the heck this is, and I don't know, someday we'll get there.
No, I got a mark on my Apple Maps.
Yeah, it's good enough, huh?
Yeah, it's good enough for now.
Anyway, there is an end or a start to the Rubicon Trail over here.
Right here in Tahoe.
Yep. So there you go. I didn't realize it came over this far, but you kind of think it must have, so it must be, and it is. So there you go.
We've confirmed.
Yep.
Lake Tahoe did not disappoint. Mountain lakes, snowy peaks, and the Rubicon Trail. Next week, we headed to California's stunning heartlands, making our way to the Pacific Ocean and towering redwoods. Stick around. Let's hit the road.